Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spurs Live. Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest. I'm quickly going to switch on my light. What is wrong with me? Such unprofessional. But we're back here. We're back here with a match preview. Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Now, I'm looking forward to this game for a lot of reasons. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and comment down below what your score prediction is for the Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest game. Without further ado, let's get straight into the game and a couple of players to watch out for Tottenham Hotspur. And we're going to start with the obvious one. I think it's Richarlison. He's come back, to Tottenham Hotspur in the starting 11 with a banger, 2 goals already. He scored with his feet. Believe it or not, he has scored with his feet. So I think that's the player to watch out for versus Nottingham Forest. A team where definitely Richarlison's movement can come into play and can, maybe make some good movement and get the ball out his feet and score a couple goals, hoping that will be what Richarlison does. But then you've got players like Heung-Min-Son, who could be a very, very active versus Nottingham Forest. He will be playing against Serge Aurier on that right-hand side. I don't know if Serge Aurier is actually injured right now, but I think he's playing. But on that right side, he'll be playing against another former Tottenham Hotspur player, Serge Aurier. We got an introduction of Brennan Johnson back against Nottingham Forest, his former club that we just signed him from in the summer transfer window. And one more other specific one I'm looking at, more specifically, is that Yves Bissouma role. Is that CDM role that Bissouma is at? Because I think he can dictate the game versus Nottingham Forest. But it all depends on how the game goes. I'm looking forward to the game. I'm thinking the lineup's going to be very, very, very similar to how it was against bloody hell, who did we just play now? We just played Newcastle 4-1. How can I forget that? And I think it's going to be a very, very similar game to versus Newcastle. Starting goal, I'm going to place Vicario there very, very nicely. Vicario, obviously, he's been so solid this season, so solid. Like, overall, probably the best keeper in the league right now on form. You have to say he's a better keeper right now than him. He's just unbelievable. Right back, I'm going to go obviously Porro. Left back Udogie. 2 centre backs is Ben Davies and Christian Romero. The CDM role is Bissouma with Pape on the left, and I'm going to go Bissouma and Pape like this, and that cam role is going to be Dejan Kulusevski. Now on that right hand side, I'm going Brennan Johnson. Superb game he had versus Newcastle. On the left hand side, I'm going Heung-Min-Son, and up front is Richarlison. Now, do you agree with my lineup? Because you could say that, well, why are you playing Pape and you're not playing Lo Celso? So Lo Celso has been absolutely phenomenal. Well, in my opinion, I think Pape is an overall is more rounded player than Lo Celso. He's more calm on the ball than Lo Celso. Lo Celso he's good on the ball, but he needs to learn how to get the ball at his feet very quickly. Pape can get the ball at his feet very, very, very quickly, which is what we need from a centre midfielder. Obviously, I've said many times that if Lo Celso is played in that centre mid role, he does have more time than he does when he plays as a cap. But Ange Postecoglou really needs to get his tactics right for this game. It's not too hard to predict what Ange is going to play in terms of how the tactics will be, but hopefully he doesn't do anything, weird, because so far he hasn't. So far, it's been very, very a huge new, nice, fresh of a nice fresh of air, whatever that is. But yeah, and Postecoglou back into Tottenham. Obviously, once again, he's been a great addition in terms of his managerial role in this Tottenham side, because you can't just have the players; you also have to have a solid manager. And Postecoglou, wow, he's done a phenomenal job. Let's just talk about the mentality of the players. I mean, not any manager can shift the players' mentality like Ange has done. I think part of doing so has been nominating a captain, Heung-Min-Son, and 2 vice captains. I think that brings a really, really, really solid leadership to the group. And also, you got to remember, Ange is also the tactics that I think that Ange has just smashed. It's just been so good. Is his high press, his high his high press. It's been really, really good. You got the Sonny who leads it. It used to be Maddison who used to lead it, but now it's Sonny who leads the press or it actually used to also be Sonny, but Sonny lead the press now. Dejan slowly follows up with Brennan Johnson, and Brennan Johnson with Richarlison also helps now. But it's been really, really well. Again, it's not going to be a Spurs live video with Josh hosting without me mentioning the 1v1 battles. You know, it's so important for us to win our 1v1 battles, especially with this tactics that Ange puts out for us. But I think it's going to be a very calm game for Bissouma. I just want him to show, again, what he really is all about and really maneuver the ball forward as much as possible, like he does, you know, earlier this season before Luton game. No injuries, for what I know. Manuel Solomon will be back in training, or he is back in training. Ivan Perisic is out for a long time, or probably not going to play for Tottenham again, which is sad to hear. Bentancur is out. Maddison is out, but he should be back at early next year. So looking forward to that. Micky should be back also somewhat in Jan. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and comment down below your score prediction, because I'm going with a solid 3-0 win to Tottenham Hotspur. I think we can get the win. I think we're going to do well. Up the Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, you Spurs. And hopefully everyone has a brilliant day. Subscribe to the channel for more. And come on, you Spurs. Bye-bye.